Traveling the world through spices and people. Can it be any tastier? Join me on a beautiful culinary adventure every week right here on AUMcuisine. Happy Thanksgiving and welcome to another beautiful episode of AUMcuisine, authentic, universal, meditative. I've put together a salad for you, which does not compromise on the taste or the colors of the season, but it is extremely good for you and super easy to put together. So we're going to be starting with some green cabbage and purple cabbage. I've just cut them up into really small bits. As I've always told you, cabbage is really good for detoxification. So I'm also going to be putting in some chopped parsley, and I'm going to be putting in some pink radishes, and I'm also going to throw in some pomegranate, some salt to taste, and some black pepper. Please note I haven't added any oil, lemon juice, nothing. So I'm just going to toss this very simply with a pair of tongs. Hold your tongs together so it does not ruin the shape of some of the radishes, right? So once that is done, I'm going to throw in some cut apples. I cut the apples ahead of time and threw in some lemon juice so they do not oxidize. So there you go. And right after that, some chili flakes for some heat. Okay. Once that is done, I'm going to be putting in some blackberry ginger balsamic vinegar. It's from Baker and Olive. I love this company. It's just one of my favorite things, and it smells so good, so festive. A little bit of lemon juice to bring in the citrus, and then some harissa EVOO, also from Baker and Olive. So this is the perfect blend. Put everything together. I did not spend a lot of time putting together a dressing. The dressing is right there. I'm going to allow this to marinate for a bit. There's lots of crunch present in this. Beautiful. Bringing together my platter. For it to look very festive, I've decided to go with a butternut squash puree. All I did, chopped up the butternut squash, remove the seeds, remove the skin, and then put it into a Vitamix. And with that, some garlic, some garam masala, salt, and extra virgin olive oil. That's it. Once you put that into a little piping bag, what is really nice to do is to just allow it to drizzle like so. I don't really like too much symmetry when it comes to serving things on a platter. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. So I'm just going to let it run its course towards the end. It just looks extremely pretty like that. Now that looks a little thin, so I'm going to go back and do that like so. Okay. And then I'm just going to be adding in some pomegranate. Beautiful. The beautiful thing about plating for the holidays is that when you have a little bit of pomegranate and the orange, it kind of brings in November and December together. It's really cool. Okay, so now I'm going to serve my salad. Right in the center here, beautifully. Did you see how easy that it was? It's just like so easy to put together. Super, super, super easy. Beautiful color, lovely texture, and so rich in flavor, so rich in flavor. So platters full of this, you can do it in so many other ways, in an open bowl like so, with the butternut squash puree in the bottom, the salad on top. I just love white plates and black plates. It showcases food so much better. Single color, lots of flavor, and very Michelin type of food at home. So I am not stopping there. I'm gonna go all out. So in this season, there are lots of your favorite brands that come up with nuts inside chocolate. And I love almonds, which are covered in chocolate. So I'm just going to be putting a random bit of an almond chocolate ball in such an ad hoc way. Just beautiful. So I'm really into numbers, and I have 9 chocolate balls. So one of my dearest friends, Kelly, she's a 9. Hi, Kel. So this particular platter is for all of the gratitude I have towards all of the wonderful people in my life. Thank you so much for being part of my life. And I've realized one thing after so many years on the planet. You only need to be in touch with people who value your presence. So remember that. And it's time for me to do a taste test. Let me start with the salad because I'm really curious now. Perfect. Sweet texture, freshness of parsley, yum. And that puree, savory, reminiscent of India, and a kiss of the Middle Eastern kind of countries with the pomegranate. It's just splendid. Have a lovely Thanksgiving. Until we meet again in another episode of AUMcuisine, this is Priyanka.